Welcome back to another Sword Art Online Alternative Gale Online review. Today is episode 10. I'm Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
And together we're Couch Talk. As always, we're anime viewers only, no source material. We're going to discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. Stop laughing, okay? I can't help it. The title is
The
ridiculous.
title will never not be funny. It just keeps going and going.
That's why I typically add Battle Royale sometimes, because I don't know what they were doing. So I started off my notes with, well, that was quick. That's literally like they were in this situation in the dome last episode, and now they're just Memento Mori just kind of runs off like right away after having like 3 grenades shot at them.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean,
and
the Lolly Squads helped, so. But like it was literally resolved in like 30 seconds, and then like, all right, it's planning time. But while they're planning, we get to see Shirley team try to team up with PITO. Like, it makes sense. Like, they just killed 5,000 teams, right? So it's like, all right, we want to be with them.
Right. I mean, it makes sense from their standpoint.
Yeah.
I mean, from PITO's standpoint.
She has no standpoint.
Right.
That's her standpoint.
And like, I mean, it's pretty much like, why would I team with you when I just took out 8 teams on my own?
And she's like, that's no fun, all right? And they're like, okay, well, let's just reset. You know, like most people would probably do, right? You reset. Shirley, she's like, you know, I don't care. This game's kind of, I prefer shooting guns in real life or something. Boring in game. And PITO just takes a pistol, which she hates pistols, right? Because they take too long to kill, but this time, she kills them all in one shot to the back of the head. And
that was brutal.
Shirley just bells, and they're like, you know, let's not waste our time with someone who doesn't want to shoot people. It's like, oh god, like, my whole team was just shot in the back.
Dude, PITO is nuts. It's so funny though, like how crazy she is.
To be fair, you're playing to win, and there's money on the line. I'd probably shoot them in the back.
Hey, I don't blame them. You don't be a little pansy and team up with other teams.
Exactly.
It's a battle.
Walking up to me, like, how do they initiate the meeting? First of all, they're like, hey,
hey, I got a question.
Question. Like, while you're walking up to me and ask a question, I'd probably mow you down.
Right.
I can't trust people.
Exactly.
I've played online games, right? They try luring you in, and next thing you know, you're getting scammed.
As soon as your back's turned, you're getting stabbed in it.
Exactly. And then they gear up. Like, PITO is like super geared up here.
She is. She went all decked out.
And then we go back to like, wow, why did I just forget her name? Now I'm just going, Lelena. I just went like super blank right there, man. Yeah, so we find out there's 6 teams left. One team looks freaking awesome, like the like, robot squad.
Yeah,
like,
with their bikes.
Yeah, with their bikes. They look freaking cool though. They're like skins and everything.
For real. That's a pay-to-win skin.
Yeah, and I like when it shows like the zoomed out shot and it shows Lynn stand up in the grass and start running, and her like head just pops up. That's all you see. It just starts taking off across the screen. That shit was hilarious. But
it reminded me of Pokemon, like just the way it looked. And you're walking through the grass.
Yeah, it's exactly what it looks like. So yeah, the Lolly Squad decides to challenge PITO's team, and you know they had
this part was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly. It was awesome. Like their plan and everything. They just basically try to get in range to set up to where they could use their badass sniper, which we learned Xenon helped them with.
I do like the small callbacks to Gale. But it's like very subtle enough that if you haven't seen the original Gale, it wouldn't matter. But if you have, you're like, oh, that's neat.
Yeah, yeah. Because they just, it's like, it's kind of interesting that they had a connection with Xenon, right? Because she was kind of like a loner type,
right?
For the most part.
The That gun is badass. The
It-
anti-tank.
it's huge. They used one of the ladies as a shield since, immortal objects, right? Even though you can shoot to kill someone and blow their body in half, but once they're dead, you can no longer destroy their body.
Right. It's kind of interesting. How sometimes like something will just blow you in half, but other times it's I don't know. It shouldn't be a thing. We've talked about this. Get rid of the immortal objects.
But yeah, they use that giant anti-tank weapon to just destroy him's shield, and the shield piece flew off, hit the guy in the head, killing him. It's like, oh, okay. And during this, they set up the pincer attack with
Pincer.
Lynn, and like, all right, we're gonna have a little flankaroo coming in here.
We distract. You get PITO. She's
Which I feel like when Lynn's running, she's like, I'm gonna rip Pito's throat out. I was like, whoa, this is some escalation going on.
PITO must have
here.
rubbed off on her when they
Oh,
were,
she definitely did through all that training. Feed the blood of my enemies and rip your throat out.
I'll rip it out.
Yeah, so, but of course, Shirley's following there because, you gotta exterminate vermin.
I mean, I'd be pretty pissed too if someone just backstabbed my team.
I don't
Well,
know
not
if I'd say
backstab,
she
but,
wasn't
like-
human, though, considering, like, she did what I think a logical, good player would do that's trying to win. Is shoot some people in the back of the head, okay?
Yeah, but I think she's
I have
more
no
mad. She said,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll cease fire
Yes, he's fired. So
for
good.
3 seconds.
It's like, yeah, that's a reset. But yeah, she shoots Pito in the eye, which at least Lynn killed Shirley.
She's
just slaughtered.
roasting Sherp.
Shirley's like, oh, this game's great. I just blasted them. This is where it's kind of like, okay, this is basically bullshit, but they have to do it because it's like the main character. Where she gets shot with a sniper through the fucking eye, right? Which
Right.
goes through everything in your head. Like that should be an auto kill, like every other person that was getting shot in the game.
Right. I
But-
mean, they try to make it reasonable with
With
him shoving
instant
the
med
health
kit, like,
back.
and the health going up, and that was like that should have just been an insta kill, but you can't do that because that would ruin the story of Pito and Lynn.
Right. I think they just wanted to make us see how fucking crazy she is.
Yeah.
As if we didn't already know.
Yeah. And this is where she comes out super. They could have shot her somewhere else, I guess, to show that, where it would have been more reasonable to be saved.
Yeah, why not like in the chest or something?
Yeah, exactly. It's not through the head. That's killed every other person that's been shot
Right.
there.
Every other person just blows their head off, but this time
yeah.
it's like
Yeah, she just snaps. She goes crazy to where she passes out from all the excitement, and that's where that one guy on the team's like, she using a nerve gear?
right.
Because like the newer ones are supposed to disconnect you to get too overstimulated and stuff to protect you, but nope, we know she wanted to be an SAO really badly,
I guess
so
she's
I'm
now
not
in-
surprised she still has the nerve gear.
Right.
And this is where Lynn and the others were like, all right, does it count if I kill her when she's wounded? You know what? We're going to massacre PM.
Dude, Lynn snaps.
She's young.
She's like, it's her fault she got shot. I'm a killer.
It's like, that's correct. I'm pretty sure that's how Pito would play it.
Yeah.
And just, just throwing all these crazy words out. We're going to rip her throat out and massacre her team, which now Memento Mori decides to show up. So we have like 4 of the last 5 teams. The freaking AI team or whatever is just they can just chill while everyone slaughters each
I
other.
know, like they're just chilling.
They'll probably interfere at some point, but it's like
Probably.
they almost don't need to. The 4 teams are all at the same point out of the, the 5 left, and then they're going in there. Memento Mori gets there first because they have vehicles again. This time, I
It's
guess
an
they have at least 2 people to a vehicle. They didn't have a 4th car with 1 person in it, right?
and
They
it's
actually
a
had 3 with 2.
it's an upgrade from their stupid boats.
Where one guy's driving one in circles, right? Can't do anything. This time they upped up their game until, the soldiers are like, we'll do everything we can protect you, and they didn't kill a single fucking memento mori person. The guy was lined with like 500 grenades on his body.
Right.
Went to go suicide bomb him. First of all, does no damage to the building, but yet they're shooting bullets through the walls and it like shows damage on the walls. But the guy blows up with 500 grenades and it's like a small explosion. The stairs are still there.
It's not very consistent. It's like, oh, I can shoot a pistol through the wall, but when my explosions goes off, nothing.
It's like,
That house should be crumbled to the ground. That guy.
he might have killed like 1 person, maybe, because only like 5 or 4 were upstairs or something like that at the end. But they got through all 3 soldiers pretty easily.
Yeah.
And then we got M sexually assaulting PITO.
This is being broadcast, my guy.
Yeah, like she was unconscious. That's borderline rape, dude. It's like, come on.
That was weird. I'm guessing I don't know. Maybe they have.
If they have a relationship in real life, it's okay, man. All right.
Maybe they do.
This just looks fucking weird. You can't just kiss somebody who's unconscious. Sexual assault. I'm pretty sure.
But he was gonna blow them both up. It looked like.
Yeah, he
Kinda
was. Which kind of ruins the whole purpose of him coming here and talking to Lynn to get in there. Just
right. Why don't you go out like your boys just did? At least try and fight, not kiss people that whatever.
Yeah, whatever. And then they just blast them into more through the walls. Pretty simple. They go
She
down.
straight up. This is straight up like after she shoots the other people, and then she lightsabers.
Yeah,
This is straight up like Darth Vader vibes.
That's what I thought instantly, because like it was like dark. You just see the lights, the red saber, and it's like Darth Vader's here.
I mean, it was cool, and it was a little callback to Kirito's sword.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, there was some player I've never even heard of who used this stuff and caused all kinds of... And, she wants to be SAO, okay? She just stabs him through the eye with it.
Dude, she's crazy. But she's
like,
so
sorry
cool.
for the wait. It's like, oh, okay, Vader.
She's gonna straight up slice up that last guy. He's toast.
Yeah, so Memento Mori goes down. So now we're down to 4 teams. One is like half a team. Well, because the Lolly Squad lost like half their members.
Right. Lynn's team started as a half a team.
Started as a third of a team. And we got Mr. AI Bikers somewhere.
I'm guessing it's gonna be an epic showdown between maybe the AI people will fight the Lolly Squad as Lynn's in the house or something. I don't know. Or maybe they'll just show up at the very end and Lynn will be like, "Oh, I beat her," and then they'll just shoot her and they lose.
Maybe. They're playing it smart. You never know what they could be doing. Just chilling in the corner and wait the whole game because, there's no walls moving in or anything. Well, yeah, that's
it. Yeah. Jump into scores.
Yeah, let's jump into scores.
That's 7.5. I do like all the action. It was pretty enjoyable. PITO's crazy, but it's fun to watch just how crazy she is. Like, straight up, she's just... everything about her, it's like, God damn, what is wrong with you?
That's the whole point, dude. She wants to die.
The whole Darth Vader scene was so badass.
It was. Yeah, it's like... I'm also agreeing with like the 7.5, but it's got like the nice little callbacks in here, like Sino and Kirito. Just Shirley Squad ended up being like more irrelevant than I thought they were gonna be.
Right.
Because I kept trying to give her like camera shots, and it's just nope. She's just here to shoot at PITO for plot reasons.
For plot.
But yeah, so pretty standard, just a fun show. The action's great.
Right. And there's what,
Doesn't-
two
I
more
mean,
episodes?
There's some inconsistencies in the action, but other than that, it's good. Yeah, 2 more episodes.
Ooh. Other than
But yeah,
that,
that is it.
it's spiel time!
As always, if you don't want to snap, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought of the episode, what you did, didn't like, what you score it, anything like that. Again, no spoilers. We're anime viewers only, plenty others are. Streamer on twitch.tv, links in the description below, along with social media. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.